We've talked about in general what spouses can do to keep their marriages to avoid having to visit you.
Yeah.
So what should women do specifically?
Sex. Yeah, it's just sex. Yeah, no, I hate to say it, but I think that's a huge piece. The most common thing I hear from men is that their wife stopped sleeping with them, stopped being intimate with them, playful with them in a sexual way. Like, there is a tremendous, amount of, before marriage, women are very much, more so than ever, encouraged to be objects of desire and to, use their sexuality to entice a partner. And then there is a equal, if not heavier, opposite encouragement about, like, you don't owe your spouse sex. You're right, you don't. You don't owe your spouse sex. They don't owe you compliments or a kind word. Like, you don't really owe each other any of that. But why did you get married? Like, if you, this isn't about what you owe each other. This is about what gives this other person joy and inspires the best in them, and vice versa. And how can we do that? Because that same cycle of misery that people experience that lands in my office, which is, like, well, why should I sleep with him? He was working all the time this week. Well, why, she said, why should I, want to come home? When I come home, all she does is complains to me. Well, that cycle of misery, it can also go the other way. Like, just be kind to your spouse. Be sweet to your spouse. Be sensual to your spouse. All these lovely things that you were to each other when you were dating, when it wasn't like locked in and now, well, this is my person. I don't have to tend to this anymore. That's like saying, like, oh, well, this is my house. I don't have to take care of it anymore. I bought it already. Okay, well, yeah, you bought it. You invested in it. It's yours. Like, treat it with respect and love, and like treat it like always be closing. Like, you should always be trying to, like, close the deal with your wife. Like, you're playing above the rim. She is too. Like, you're both lucky to have each other. So why wouldn't you treat each other like that? Like, why wouldn't you treat each other like, I've got this thing and it was loaned to me. It's not mine. I don't own it. It was a loan from God. It was a loan from the universe. And I get to continue every day to, like, have this person's affection and attention, and I want to treat them with that same affection and attention.